In the Philippine tongue, Lolo means grandfather. Reverence and a kind of snug intimacy are tucked in the space between those repeated syllables. The same familiar respect that's manifested in the classic motion of reaching for the elder's hand and placing it against one's forehead in greeting. During my distant childhood, Lolo meant those hard knuckles against the inside of my thumb, skin worn rugged by the rough but exact work that he did with his ruler in the office and his hammer in our backyard. He would build us a treehouse, he once told me. He knew just how to fire a kid up. But life decided otherwise, and we soon found ourselves anchored to opposite hemispheres. Years came, years went. Over time, Lolo came to me nostalgia in the smell of cigarette smoke and the chip paint of old pickup trucks. It meant a warm but faceless voice on the other end of the line during holiday nights. Those moments of confusion as his hearing and my native vocabulary concurrently caught rust. A ghostly, stubborn sense of connection to a land that grew ever fainter as my old memories grew scant. Lolo meant my heart freezing to the word stroke on the phone, and sweet relief to news of recovery. Time started us back together one summer, and we sat once again in the kitchen of his and Lola's, that's grandmother's house, circled by the scent of chicken that heated in the oven, by the sound of my little cousins who rattled across the veranda, mounting the same scooters my brother and I had left 8 years prior. Everything was smaller than I remembered. With ripe eyes and an ancient voice, he strung together our genealogy, and I listened, caught in this vast narrative of which we were just the latest chapter. Lola descended the stairs with a little bag of photos in her hands, one that contained an entire life's truths, bursting through ragged edges and muted colors. Lola's feeble left hand, leafing through the piles, spoke of more strength than I could ever muster. Earlier that day, on the drive over, I told him how excited I was to see his house again. My house, he asked with a dry smile. You mean our house? Our house. Lola later took me, my mother, and my brother to an unfamiliar yard across the street, a modest piece of land that they had bought for us for that day when we would decide to lay our heads closer to home. I hope you like it, she said. It's not a lot, but it's here. A slight wind bit into my skin, then passed. Inklings of tomorrow's tide that would, once again, pull us apart. The distance that had promised to cut short our touches, our talks, our attention. I gripped the air to register the heightened reality of what was then now, what is now then. The fleeting fullness of knowledge, of connection, that would come to pass until the next time.